Did you realize that understanding a woman's unspoken signals can dramatically transform how you connect with her? Gentlemen, what you're about to discover could either set you on the path to success or lead you to failure. Stay with me, because point number 7 is going to challenge everything you thought you knew about attraction. But before we dive in, let me ask you, why do women always seem to steal your hoodie and your heart? Women are incredibly intricate creatures, almost like a hidden language written in invisible ink. But here's the catch. There are universal truths that most men overlook. Today, I'm about to share the 10 psychological traits every man needs to understand if he wants to connect with her on a deeper level. Ready to crack the code? Let's start. Sure. Here's an expanded version of each point, keeping the structure intact, but elaborating on the details for more depth. Point 1. The power of compliments. When it comes to making a woman feel valued, compliments play an incredibly important role. But not just any compliments, sincere, thoughtful ones. A woman's mind is wired to recall even the smallest gestures of admiration, particularly those that come from a place of authenticity. That's why giving a genuine compliment can go a long way, but the key is in how specific and personal it is. Complimenting a woman on her physical appearance, especially when she's put effort into her look, can be a way to connect with her. However, generic comments like, "You look nice," fall short. Instead, focus on specific details. Notice how her dress or hairstyle complements her features, or how her overall vibe radiates confidence. For example, instead of saying, "You look great today," consider something like, "The way your dress brings out the color of your eyes is stunning." This attention to detail shows that you've taken the time to notice the nuances, and that creates a deeper connection. It signals that you're not just admiring her beauty, but that you appreciate the effort she has made. However, it's important to be cautious. Complimenting her on something too trivial or impersonal, like her parking skills, might come across as condescending or forced. Compliments work best when they are rooted in authenticity and reflect genuine admiration. A great compliment doesn't just make her feel good. It creates a bond by showing that you notice what others might overlook. This approach demonstrates your attentiveness, and that's a powerful trait to have in any relationship. Point 2. Her emotional memory. The emotional memory of a woman is far more powerful than many men realize. Women are naturally wired to remember not just the big moments in a relationship, but the small emotional exchanges that may seem insignificant at first. This means that the little disagreements, words spoken in anger, or even moments of silence are stored in her mind in a deeply emotional way. For instance, that argument you thought was minor, she probably remembers every word of it, not because she wants to hold a grudge, but because emotions are intricately linked to memory. The brain doesn't just remember facts, it remembers how it felt during a particular event. When emotions are involved, those memories are heightened and engraved. Because of this, you need to be mindful of your words and actions, especially in moments of conflict. If you want her to remember you for the right reasons, your actions and words need to be aligned with positivity, respect, and kindness. This doesn't mean avoiding difficult conversations. It means handling them in a way that leaves room for understanding, empathy, and resolution. If a woman feels that you listen to her emotions and address her concerns with sincerity, she will remember that in the long run, even after the tension has subsided. When you interact with her in ways that are considerate and emotionally intelligent, you strengthen the emotional bond between you. This makes her feel safe and cherished, and that positive energy is something she will remember far longer than you think. To be someone she can trust emotionally, your behavior must reflect a pattern of respect, patience, and understanding, even in the most challenging times. Point 3. Subtle acts of care. Actions speak louder than words. And when it comes to showing a woman you care, the smallest gestures often have the greatest impact. These acts of care don't have to be grand or over the top. In fact, it's the subtle things that truly demonstrate how well you understand and appreciate her. For instance, remembering that she likes her coffee a certain way, or recalling her favorite song, shows that you're paying attention to the little details that matter to her. These small acts go beyond simple gestures. They tap into her deeper emotional needs for connection, security, and validation. What makes these gestures so meaningful is that they are a reflection of your thoughtfulness and consideration. Taking the time to show her that you've remembered the little things communicates that you value her on a personal level. It's not about the cost of the gesture, it's about the thought behind it. A cup of coffee, a playlist of songs she loves, or a small note showing you're thinking of her. These are things that will resonate with her far more than anything else. However, it's crucial to strike the right balance. While showing care is important, overdoing it might create an impression that you're trying too hard. Women appreciate thoughtfulness, but they don't want to feel overwhelmed by constant gestures. If you're doing too much, you might risk being labeled as too nice or coming across as trying to win her affection through excessive effort. This can shift the dynamic and make her feel uncomfortable. Therefore, subtlety is key. Thoughtful, authentic gestures that feel natural will help build a strong emotional connection without overwhelming her. Point 4. The need for mystery. Mystery is a powerful tool when it comes to attraction, and women are particularly drawn to men who are intriguing, not entirely predictable. When a woman cannot figure you out completely, it sparks her curiosity and keeps her engaged. Being an open book, sharing every detail of your life right away, this can come across as boring or unappealing. Instead, think of yourself as an interesting novel. Drop hints, create suspense, and give her a reason to wonder about you. This mysterious element keeps her interest alive, as she seeks to understand more about you over time. Mystery doesn't mean playing games or being deceitful. Rather, it's about allowing your personality and life to unfold gradually. Keep certain aspects of your character and experiences for moments when they feel relevant, and share them when the time is right. By doing so, you create a sense of intrigue that draws her in, encouraging her to learn more about you. The key is to maintain a sense of allure without completely withholding who you are. However, this approach must be balanced with openness and honesty. You don't want to be so mysterious that she feels disconnected from you or unable to trust you. Mystery should foster interest, not confusion. There's a fine line between being enigmatic and being evasive, and navigating this line is critical for maintaining a healthy, thriving connection. Point 5. The allure of confidence. Confidence is undeniably one of the most attractive qualities in a man. When you are self-assured, it signals to a woman that you know your worth and are comfortable in your own skin. Women are instinctively drawn to men who have a sense of purpose and direction. Confidence exudes strength and security, making you someone she can rely on and feel comfortable with. However, there's a subtle difference between confidence and arrogance. While confidence is quiet and grounded, arrogance is loud and boastful. Confidence is demonstrated through actions, decisions, and a sense of inner calm, whereas arrogance often seeks attention and validation from others. One of the most common mistakes men make is confusing confidence with boasting. For instance, constantly talking about your material possessions, financial successes, or physical achievements can be off-putting. Confidence isn't about proving yourself to others. It's about being content with who you are, regardless of external validation. When you're confident, you don't need to flaunt your success or seek attention. It's naturally evident in how you carry yourself and interact with others. Women are attracted to men who are comfortable with their identity, who don't feel the need to show off to gain approval. The way you carry yourself, without being overbearing or dismissive, speaks volumes. True confidence comes from a place of self-respect, and it encourages others to respect you as well. Point 6. Humor and lightheartedness. Humor is one of the most effective ways to build rapport and create a positive, enjoyable atmosphere between you and a woman. A good sense of humor demonstrates emotional intelligence, creativity, and the ability to adapt to different social situations. However, humor is not just about cracking jokes or making her laugh at every opportunity. It's about using humor in a way that brings people closer together, lightens the mood, and creates a shared connection. A woman will remember the way you made her feel with your wit and charm, far more than the jokes themselves. For example, using humor to ease tension during difficult or awkward moments can reveal a level of maturity and emotional intelligence. A playful, lighthearted comment can transform a potentially uncomfortable situation into one where both of you feel at ease and able to connect on a deeper level. Humor can also be used to show that you don't take yourself too seriously. A man who can laugh at himself without being self-deprecating is often seen as more confident and approachable. Moreover, humor can be a tool for establishing compatibility. When you both share a similar sense of humor, it opens up a channel for emotional connection. It signals that you see the world in a similar way and that you're able to enjoy each other's company without the pressure of always being on. Humor helps break the ice and reveals your ability to stay positive in the face of challenges. This not only makes interactions more enjoyable, but fosters a relaxed environment where deeper, more meaningful conversations can take place. However, be careful not to overdo it or rely on humor to mask deeper insecurities. Excessive joking can come across as avoidance, and if used as a defense mechanism, it may signal a lack of emotional maturity. Women are often drawn to men who can balance humor with vulnerability, showing that they are emotionally available, but still able to have fun. Humor, when used well, can be one of the most compelling aspects of your personality. It's an attractive quality because it reflects both your ability to think on your feet and your openness to experiencing the world with a lighter heart. Point 7. Independence and ambition. One of the most compelling traits that women find attractive is a man's ambition and independence. Women are often drawn to men who have their own passions, goals, and a clear sense of direction in life. An ambitious man is someone who is focused on growth, self-improvement, and achieving success, which naturally inspires admiration. The key to this point, however, is balancing your drive with an ability to maintain balance in your relationships. An ambitious man isn't solely defined by his work or goals. He also knows how to prioritize the people and experiences that matter most to him. Having your own life and pursuing your own passions sends a message that you are self-sufficient and capable. You don't need validation from others to feel fulfilled. This level of independence is incredibly attractive because it communicates emotional maturity and the ability to contribute to a relationship without becoming overly reliant on your partner for happiness. Women tend to respect and admire men who are secure in their own life choices, as it suggests they're looking for a partnership, not a dependence. Ambition also signals to a woman that you are someone who is constantly striving to improve, not just for your own benefit, but for the people in your life as well. A man who is driven to better himself and reach new heights in his career, personal life, or hobbies creates an atmosphere of possibility and growth. This sense of progress can be contagious and inspiring to those around him. However, it's important not to let ambition overshadow your relationship. While pursuing goals is important, neglecting the emotional needs of your partner can lead to feelings of being unappreciated or invisible. Successful men know that their achievements are sweeter when shared with those they care about. Point 8. Thoughtful listening. Effective communication is the foundation of any strong relationship, and one of the most valuable aspects of communication is active listening. Women often appreciate a man who listens with intention and genuinely cares about what they are saying. Listening is not just about hearing words. It's about understanding, empathizing, and responding thoughtfully. When a woman shares something with you, she wants to feel heard and validated. This is where thoughtful listening comes in. One of the key elements of active listening is maintaining eye contact and showing interest through your body language. A slight nod, leaning in slightly, or asking follow-up questions demonstrates that you are not just passively listening, but are engaged in the conversation. Additionally, showing empathy by acknowledging her feelings and responding with understanding creates a sense of emotional safety. She will feel comfortable opening up to you, knowing that you're genuinely invested in what she has to say. Listening also involves understanding the underlying emotions behind the words. Sometimes a woman may not directly express what's bothering her, but through careful listening and observation, you can read between the lines. By acknowledging her emotions and validating them, you demonstrate that you're attuned to her emotional state. This goes beyond simply agreeing with her. It's about showing empathy and creating a space for open, honest communication. Thoughtful listening is a skill that creates trust. When you take the time to listen deeply, it signals that you value her perspective and want to support her in a meaningful way. It's important to not just listen, but to act on what you've heard. If she mentions something important, follow up with it in future conversations. This shows that you value her input and that your attention is not fleeting. Point 9. Shared values and mutual respect. At the heart of every strong relationship is mutual respect and a shared understanding of core values. While physical attraction and chemistry are important, they only go so far in sustaining a lasting connection. The foundation of any meaningful relationship lies in the alignment of your values and the respect you hold for one another's beliefs and principles. This is particularly important because shared values create a sense of common ground, ensuring that both partners are working towards similar goals and can support each other in their individual and collective pursuits. For instance, a woman is likely to feel more comfortable with a man who shares similar views on important topics, such as family, career goals, or personal growth. These values create a sense of partnership, where both individuals are moving toward a shared future with mutual understanding and respect. Respecting each other's opinions, even when they differ, is also crucial. A healthy relationship thrives on the ability to engage in discussions where both people feel valued, heard, and understood. It's also important to note that mutual respect isn't just about agreeing on everything. It's about honoring each other's individuality and providing space for growth. A relationship where both people feel free to express themselves without fear of judgment or criticism is a powerful one. Women often appreciate men who show respect for their autonomy, allowing them to pursue their passions and goals while still being there to support them. Lastly, shared values are not something that can be forced. They naturally emerge over time through conversations, experiences, and actions. When both partners align on key principles, they create a strong emotional bond that helps them weather life's challenges together.